to me and his channel.
What's up, it's your boy Errol Visual. I'm back with another video. How y'all night going? We nighttime grind. I hope y'all having a great night. Y'all had a great day. Before I start, make sure y'all smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, on the road to 1K subscribers. Turn post notifications on if you want to find me on Facebook. My Facebook is in the description, LOE Visuals. Hit the subscribe button. We're about to hit 1K. Hit the subscribe button right now. Stop what y'all doing. But let's talk about it. So, Tszyu is trying to make his great escape from Terence Crawford. If you guys don't know, Terence Crawford has now made himself the mandatory for the 154-pound belt at WBO. And Tszyu is supposed to be fighting March 30th against Sebastian Fundora. I really think it's gonna be a great fight. Actually, I like Fundora. You know, I just don't like the Fundora. I actually like Fundora. He's 6'6". He's tall. You know, he's not a bad fighter in my opinion. You know, that one loss to Brian Mendoza doesn't. You know, it happens. Everybody, you know, can get caught. It happens. But, you know, I think he can actually give Tszyu some issues. But as far as Tszyu trying to make this escape, yeah, it seems very likely, in my opinion. It seems very likely he's trying to, you know, avoid Terence Crawford. And a lot of people think that, you know, Terence Crawford is you know, not a good matchup, but and that was, you know, the reporter in the article, you know, he swears that Terence Crawford isn't a good matchup for Tszyu, and I disagree. I think Terence Crawford with that style, and you know, he can match up with anybody. So that's no knock to their reporter. I just think he got it wrong, and with that, you know, that was a terrible take. But yeah, his Tszyu manager was, you know, on the Boxing Voice saying that once they beat Fundora, you know, they could vacate the title and possibly face Errol Spence, you know, in a more lucrative situation. And I just think that's taking, you know, the easy way out. And I think it may be a little bit more than that, and I'll get into that later in the video. But I just don't think, you know, fighting an Errol Spence off, a year layoff, you know, with an eye injury is just, you know, beneficial, you know. And I think they just trying to keep it on their side of the fence now that, you know, Crawford is a free agent. But I still think, you know, in all honesty, it's just not the fight. I don't think Spence is ready. Even if and I don't think he's going to accept this fight. It wouldn't be smart, you know, coming off a year-long layoff, and you got, you know, you got stopped. You got beat up. You didn't get just, you know, you got stopped. You know, then you had the eye injury. You know, it was weight training. I think you should take a tune-up at 54 before jumping in over Tszyu. And I think Tszyu is, you know, moving kind of funny for trying to push the issue on getting this fight, you know. And Tszyu's team, I want to just say Tszyu and his team is moving kind of funny, trying to push the Errol Spence narrative. You know, saying that they want their fight when Terence Crawford has made himself the mandatory. Now, you know, if he makes himself the mandatory, you got to fight the guy. But them vacating and basically saying that, you know, we don't want to fight Terence Crawford is basically kind of cowardly, in my opinion. And I think that, you know, PBC maybe had some parts in it, you know, because Terence Crawford did leave and they wanted to re-sign him back. And being a free agent, I mean, you get to call your own shots, and I'm pretty sure he wants to call his own shots in a way, and I can't knock that and say that that's a bad thing, that you want to be your own man, because shit, who don't want to be their own man, you know? It's you don't want nobody calling shots and telling you what to do. You want to move how you want to move. That's just life, you know? And I think PBC was trying to, you know, control him and make him move a certain way. So, you know, now that, you know, he's forcing himself to be the mandatory, you know, he was just going to take the fight to purse bid and basically forced him to the fight. But now that the vacating situation has popped up, it's still looking, you know, kind of iffy, you know, because I think Terence Crawford's going to be stuck in a tough situation where he can't get, you know, the fight that he wants. I think he's probably going to be stuck in a situation where he has to sign with PBC, but he's you know, because I know he doesn't want to just grab the scrap at 54, you know, the WBO scrap and just fight the mandatories. I know he wants a big fight. He wants probably to face Jamil Charlo, guys like that, you know, and I think he's going to have to sign with PBC if he wants those fights. And they basically trying to force him, but, you know, once you get freedom, you don't want to give that up. And that's why I think that, you know, the Tszyu deal didn't, you know, get done, because they trying to, you know, they was trying to get him to fight Tszyu at first, you know, but that fell through. But yeah, I think this is just, you know, PBC, you know, trying to basically get Crawford back over there, and he's not really with it. So now they're trying to avoid him with Tszyu and basically get Tszyu and Errol Spence lined up, which I don't think will be a good fight, you know, being that Spence has came off a layoff and we haven't seen him in the ring, and we'll be seeing him at a new division at 154 pounds. I just don't think it's a good move. But yeah, Tszyu, that move is funny. That's some Australian stuff. You know, I can't really trust that, you know, because honestly, I didn't really have no, you know, knock at Tszyu. I thought he was, you know, a decent fighter. You know, I thought he was just a decent fighter. You know, he's in his prime, you know, but he was, you know, starting to build him a decent resume, you know, and who knows, you maybe could have beat Crawford. You know, this isn't Crawford just, you know, coming up, you know, at welterweight. He's coming up another 7 pounds. I think you possibly could have got him, you know. But, you know, you moving like that doesn't look confident at all. So I can't really just trust you with that, moving like that. So, yeah, I think this move from his team is cowardly. It's basically, do you guys want to consider it a duck? I mean, he hasn't vacated yet, so if he does vacate, I'll call it a duck. But if he doesn't vacate, I won't call it a duck, you know, because Crawford is the mandatory. So basically, he's going to have to oblige by that mandatory and fight Crawford. So I won't call it a duck. But if he vacates this title, he's a duck. Nobody's just vacating titles out here. And who knows? How do you know you're going to get this Spence fight? What if you vacate the title and the Spence fight doesn't fall through? Spence like, I want to take a tune-up. It looks funny. It does, in my opinion. You're gonna be left out in the sand, and it won't be the first time Al Heyman has did a guy like that. You know, Peter Quillen dropped his title. You know, they said Al paid him some money, but he dropped his title, and he was never the same. So don't just be, you know, too excited to drop a title and be left out with nothing. You know, because Al basically, you know, sold you a lie. But let me know what you guys think about it. I think Tszyu, yeah, and his team is moving kind of funny with, you know, saying that they want to vacate the title, fight Spence. I think it's kind of funny, but that's just me. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Hit the like button. Subscribe, y'all. Subscribe for me. I love you guys so much. I'm out. I love you guys.